We need some intro music and shit. This the free version, so we ain't got all that like the last John.
We got 3 so far.
You on twice? You on 2 different devices?
Nah, this is my last.
See,
The
I don't know, but it's cool though. Oh shit, yeah. Bill said he was gonna give us somebody from the Wolves to be on. We got any other body that's signed on to be guests already?
Not that I know of. Probably Darnell. Shit. Why did that shit let me hold on.
Let me put the link out, and then we get in the chats to see what's going on. We got 4 people watching. Ain't got nobody in the motherfucking drink. Oh, you got a this your 3rd drink? Oh,
what the hell?
This thing everywhere.
I don't know.
That shit just popped up on the joint. Said you was in the studio.
Yeah, it's only popping in.
So we got 5 on right now. We definitely need some music, but we got sound effects though. Hold on, where are sound effects at? Oh, no, we do got background music. That's that.
Well,
Adrian, man. Dance pop.
who the fuck is it? Nigga, no.
Cool. Yeah, we got to be something going on.
Throw a little Tupac in there. We good.
But our original theme, John, like the intro was dope. Oh, Shane gonna be there for round 3. Y'all gonna have Larry Bird back?
Hey, listen, y'all might actually have to travel to the Vikings.
They got travel to the Vikings.
If we go by the records, yeah.
Motherfuckers, yeah, we gotta talk about it and shit. Hey, I just sent. I don't know who Kid Wisher is. I'm assuming you playing for the motherfucking for the fucking award and shit. Hit Bill up. He said he was gonna have 2, like at least 1 or 2 of y'all on. Can't say who. You know, so I guess whoever y'all feel like the player of the game was and shit, because y'all definitely made some plays and made some noise and shit. It wasn't, you know what I mean?
He definitely did.
So definitely.
Hey, I'm gonna say another thing. Shout out to y'all thinking that Heat was gonna be a factor. We definitely felt the Heat.
Oh shit! Oh, that is Shane. That's funny as fuck. So how the fuck you gonna talk to yourself on the 3rd person, motherfucker? You acting like Wade right now. Hey, I know you don't know Wade like that, but he was one of the boys out there. That's the one that was playing. Remember the quarterback I heard the first game? He started playing quarterback. That's Wade and shit.
Okay.
And so you got Wade. No, not Wade. What the fuck is that? Is that Brandon? I think his name Brandon. That be talking himself in 3rd person and shit. So Shane knows some shit talking like that.
Yo, Shane, why you ain't get on the live? You act like you ain't a regular guest on the live.
Hold on, let me give you because he went to a fucking wedding, bro. Like, who goes to wedding?
I seen this picture of man had his little suit on and shit.
He was happy.
He had his dress shoes on and shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker was celebrating love, nut ass motherfucker. So no, we need we still ain't get nobody on from the Piranha, so I guess they just said fuck it. They not doing this. You know what I mean? So hey Shane, I sent you the link to get on the drink too. Let me send one to Daryl too. Where he at?
I told Wade. You sent one Wade yet?
To Wade? No.
I'm gonna say I'll send one.
Are you sending the link in the I handle business in my bulldog shit. You know what I mean? So I really had to put my king stuff on the day, or I can't. Or there we go. We got Shane right there and shit. Motherfucker was stepping in the name of love and shit.
Yeah, my boy Matt got married, man.
I was mad as shit. Who the fuck is married on a Sunday? That's corny as shit. I mean on Saturday. Say that shit for Sunday.
Nah, it's my dog, man.
That's the first thing. So I ain't even telling
fucking lineman, yo. My big toe still hurt from yesterday.
When I found out you wasn't gonna be there or whatever like that, I ain't telling the rest of the team because I ain't with them motherfuckers be on no shit. So I'm like, so one of the homies, what's it, Ashton? He's like, yeah, man, she not gonna be here today. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? We was just on a John, like nobody seen nothing about that. He's like, no, he had a wedding.
Yeah, I was trying to play it off.
Y'all trying to do some shit like we fucking prepare differently and shit. This motherfucker come in second quarter some other shit. I think y'all trying to get for me and shit. No, fuck out of here. But they represented for you though, nonetheless. You know what I mean? Like a fucking 6-point score. We definitely gonna get into our game. You already know who he is and shit, but
it was the last game we talking about.
Wade
I just sent Darnell the link.
All right, yo. Make sure you get that Wade. Wade drunk like 3 motherfucking red, but not weird C4s. Because you already know how I get done in C4 shit, whatever. But you gotta chill with that. He had like 2 or 3 of them Jones, some other power fucking drink, and then a motherfucking shot of some fucking pre-workout. I said like the powder, nigga, like not even the liquid. I'm like, yo, I'm
gonna tell y'all a story. We're playing for EPR, like we're about to play the Knolls. We're up in Kings Bay. And it's like this is my first year I was playing with all of them and actually got around like that group of guys. And I gave Wade a scoop of pre-workout, and it's the first time he ever did that shit. And we're in the locker room before the game. He's like, yo, Shane, why the fuck my lip tingling? He was wilding out that game, but yeah.
Hey, don't start your shit, bro. Leave me alone, man.
Hey, he hit me up. I was like, yo, why the live ain't start yet? I said, waiting on this nigga PG, yo. I said, he always a late one, yo.
Well, we started our camp today, or our mini camp today and shit. So yeah, I mean, I had to do some shit. Yeah, I mean,
I know that shit. It turned 8 o'clock. I was like, what the fuck?
My fucking my pre-workout fucking story and shit was like, Shane, you already know me and shit. Like, if you throw me the ball into my catchphrase, I'm gonna catch the ball and shit, right? Like that's what I'm known for, whatever. So I had I'll only take like a little shot of C4, not even that much. Probably like if it's a can, probably this much, and I'm good, right? So I throw that back, whatever, right? So then one of the other homies on the team, fucking Seam, I seen Nelson put his whole government out there. So fuck you, Seam. He passed me some other random ass Red Bull, Monster, the cheap 7-Eleven joint or whatever. And that's why I'm not thinking nothing of it. And shit. I'm really thinking it's on some water type of shit. So I throw it back just on some hydrating type of shit. Not thinking nothing of it, bro. When I tell you the whole game, I'm jittery as fuck, bro. So I had like a motherfucker, like an in route or some shit. Sweet. When we playing the Maryland something, I don't know, but they was kind of the Maryland Dolphins or something, I think. I forget. Playoff game too. Bro, I go an in route, boom, break and shit like that, whatever. Quarterback threw me the ball, was shout out to Nell and shit. He threw the ball, and I'm like, yo, I can see the laces. This is crazy. Drop the fucking ball, bro, wide open, bro. Just me and a fucking football. And I'm like, the Joe receivers look at their hands, like trying to see what the fuck is going on. Bro, I had so much time to think, bro. It was so fucking nutty, bro. And then it was that joint. Mm-hmm. I dropped that touchdown. I dropped a fucking drag, Shane. That joint went for like 40.
That, bro.
Bro, when I tell you, bro, motherfucker had me high, bro, off of motherfucking
that pre-workout. Why I be having tunnel vision, bro. You just lock in on the ball. Nothing else matter. There could be a train coming. You just locked in on the ball, bro. It's weird.
Bro, that shit is crazy. Who we got?
There we go.
Every week got a new name. Like, who the fuck is this? But no, that's why. Like, if it's only thing I drink is a shot of C4, and that depends on how my body is. If I'm sore and all that type of shit, just from banging, it'd be a shot of C4 with some prescription medicine that's legally obtained. I'm gonna put it like that. I was drinking the whole before game is too much.
I be drinking Ghost. Post my shit.
I ain't even had that drink before. Like, oh, that should be too much.
I'm about to be on my Marshawn Lynch shit. I'm a shot and a half of Henny.
But
Bro, like,
can of Ghost and a dry scoop of Bucked Up.
We used to have this joke called Ultimate Orange back in the day. And that joint was full of ephedra and every damn thing.
bro, when I tell you I'm not built for none of that shit, bro, because already, you know, like I crash out when I need to and all that. You know what I mean? But all them pre-workouts and like motherfuckers drinking a scoop. As a matter of fact, we was buying the C4 the powder joints at first because they was cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a little scoop of this and this and that. Only need a motherfucking, you know what I mean? Just I don't know, just a couple sips of that shit, and I'm good to go. I already play linebacker anyway, so I don't need too much. Like you got to be wired a certain way. So when you just got too much going on, then I'm playing linebacker, everything good. I was like, yo, we need you at tight end. Go over the post corner. What? Did you not know I just fucking like I'm not? Give me a fucking curl.
Nah, you gotta hydrate with that shit, bro. That shit'll fuck you up.
Like that should be. I'll be forgetting to drink water. The very first time I drank that shit, we was playing against the Eastern Shore Kings. So I remember I told y'all I never saw them get a win before. And they had that beautiful ass grass field, bro. I drank this. This is the first time I'm having C4. I drank a whole can of that shit. When I say I did not shut the fuck up the whole game. Bro, I was talking to everybody and shit. I'm talking other, like I'm screaming across the field. That shit was just too much. I was like, yeah, I'm not done. I ain't doing this shit, bro. That shit was crazy.
All right, what game y'all want to get to first? We can go. What's up, man?
What's up, gentlemen?
I'm saving that game for last. We can get to Piranha's Vikings game. Me and Wade was actually at the game yesterday. The Vikings traveled pretty decent. They had about a good 24, 25, maybe something like that. They just couldn't get that shit going. I don't know what it was, but at the first quarter, I think it was like 14-0 Central Penn. They took a pick six back to the crib, and then they scored on another track. They ran the ball in, but it was just like the Vikings been going, and then when they started getting a little momentum, it was like too late. But I'm a shot number 5 out for the Vikings. He was going to fuck off it. He shook like 4 people in one drink. Then he caught the ball on the sideline and people just went up and got it. I was like, nasty. Central Penn, what can I really say? They did what they were supposed to do.
Hey, yeah, my phone got a phone call. What were we talking about?
The Central Penn game.
So you was at the whole game, right? Or?
Yeah.
All right, and that shit was like, because you already know too, like if you playing a team that's not, you know, equipped to play, right?
It wasn't that though. It wasn't. I'm not gonna say they wasn't equipped to play because honestly, the Vikings could have won that game. They just couldn't get their plays together to make that shit work.
I mean, so how can you say they could have won that drink with that being said?
So there's certain shit that I'm looking at on the field, like Darnell, Shane, BG, Bill, you know this. If you got the wide side, right? Everybody's crashing on the shorter side of the field.
Yeah.
Bootleg that bitch to the outside. Motherfucker couldn't pick that bitch up the field. Their backside linebacker wasn't it.
So he ain't got no range, you saying?
Darnell.
Who you talking about for the Piranhas or the Vikings?
Huh?
You talking about for the Piranhas or the Vikings?
The Piranhas defense. Y'all two have played against them.
So I watched the game. I watched that Viking game, and what I basically saw was the Vikings kind of broke down internally. They had enough players to go out there and ball, but they were breaking down with different stuff. You know, if you know what they have, there's no way you're gonna keep letting their quarterback continue to just roll out the pocket and hit dots down the field. You know, they did not tackle well at all. That was probably big than anything. They had Martinez a couple of times with some good, you know, pursuit, and he didn't broke down the field. Next thing you see, so I mean, it was a sloppy game. You know, the Piranhas did exactly what they're supposed to do. They took a team that they had to travel, and you know, they kind of they pounded on them, paused for a little while, and then, you know, they started hitting their weapons. You know, the big guy caught a couple of touchdowns. I can't pronounce his last. I can't remember his last name. Starts with a G, but he caught a couple of touchdowns. Huh?
Gonzalez?
Nah. He was like Gronkowski, but I can't think of his name.
I don't know. I was going Spanish. I don't know. Maybe I was being racist. I don't know.
Talking about the tight end, Bruno?
Yeah. He caught it.
Sorry. Which one of y'all had a honey pack before the game?
I just saw that. Honey pack for the game is crazy.
Honey pack before the game is diabolical.
Hey, wait. Hey, you could chime in on this way at the game. What did you see? Because, you know, it was
about the Piranha and the Vikings game.
Piranhas and the Vikings game.
Because what, like, give you a little context, because Omar said it was still a winnable game for the Vikings, but I'm like,
it wasn't a winnable game for the Vikings.
They could have won it if they got their shit together.
Yeah,
it wasn't a winnable game for the Vikings. They could have put some things together.
I'm just saying, if they would have got their shit together, they could have won the game. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I can't agree with you.
You're saying the talent level. You're saying the talent level was similar, is what you're trying to say.
No, the talent level is not similar. It's not. There is a distinct difference in talent.
Okay.
But what I saw was just simply they were pretty much outcoached. And they didn't make good in-game adjustments. And then they started, you know, kind of imploding, you know.
But now I can't say that because they didn't score the second. The Piranhas didn't score the second half at all.
But they didn't need to. That's what I'm trying to say. The Piranhas had already went up, and they had more than enough.
At that time?
Huh?
They put the backups in at that time?
No.
No, they didn't put the backups in now. No, not at all.
So wait, they just couldn't score, or they wasn't trying to? Like,
the Vikings couldn't score.
But I mean, the Vikings had a couple chances. They just shot themselves in the foot. Remember, number 5 ran. No, I think it was number 5 ran it all the way down to the goal line, and then they started getting penalties, started going backwards.
Yeah.
What was the score?
Like they
20.
They had chances. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot.
Damn. Did anybody take the Vikings to win? I don't think anybody took the Vikings to win.
No, everybody's the Piranha.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of them joints and everything. But what I really feel though was like, I'm not sure if there's a help or hurt the Vikings, but I think they kind of chilling and coasting to the playoffs. Is that a fair assessment?
I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't know why.
Hey, Bill, Shane, maybe they're not scared to see y'all on the road. Maybe they're not scared to come to your crib. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm speculating right here.
Well, technically, we got to go to them right now, standings wise, correct?
Like I'm saying, but if they say fuck this season and keep sliding,
I think so.
Y'all got to go to them. Because who y'all got next?
Piranha.
Y'all got the
Piranha, then them, and then the War Eagles if we play that game.
And that's why I kept saying that War Eagles game is important, because if y'all get that W, that'll that'll help y'all in the standings. But if we get to the point where it's like we look at the math and that win doesn't do anything for y'all at all, or loss don't do anything for y'all, we probably scrap it. But y'all may need it to determine if y'all on the road or not. But Mr. Couple, y'all schedule is interesting because all these games matter, because y'all got to get y'all lick back for the Piranhas, or at least try to. And they come to y'all this time, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I might got to be out there for this one.
Can't.
Oh, fuck.
We can't. That's why I wanted to do the double header, yo.
We got the Panthers that week, right?
That's this week coming up. That's why I wanted to do the double header.
All right, whatever.
For me though, every game that we play matters, especially for the standings. But bro, we played every team that's still left in the league. We didn't get to play the teams that dropped out and shit. We don't have no wins or anything because of that. You know what I mean? We're the most tested. So
that's the thing. When we said that, that's why we try to prepare the guys. Well, we get to our game, so I'm still trying to see that for later and shit. But hey, shout out to my young and Rod and shit like that. He be balling this shit.
BG, you don't have to play. You can go ahead and go.
Hey, shut your nut ass up, man.
You gonna chill, but I don't know. But old sounded like he's saying that the Vikings had a shot some way somehow.
I feel like they could have won that game.
On the other side of that argument,
they could have won. I feel like they could have won that game if they would have got this shit together. It was a strong possibility they could have won that game.
What's the saying? At no time were the Piranhas threatened by anything that they were doing, especially when they started shooting themselves. The Vikings started shooting themselves in the foot. It doesn't take away from, the Vikings have some guys out there, but they wasn't threatening anything. Once they started getting these penalties and just little miscellaneous stuff happened, Vikings wasn't. I mean, the Piranha wasn't threatened by nothing. They just did what they normally do. Went to the guys that they normally go to, and they ran up the score on them. I mean, they wasn't really threatened by it. Especially once they got 2 touchdowns over them, the Piranhas kind of started. They relaxed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then they just they played a little better, but the Vikings were in kind of panic mode at that mode, and they it was just what it was. I'm not gonna take nothing away from what I saw. They got a good squad, but they just didn't put it together.
Five should have. I think 5 got the ball there for. They would have probably had a better chance. But he was getting busy.
Oh, y'all being nasty in these comments. What is going on, dog?
I don't know.
Yeah, y'all some freaks. Freaky ass. Anyway, off to that game. Hey, no, you can get to your game.
Hey, Devon, don't put that face because you talking about you got the extra rubbers and all that.
Right.
Like, your own party or something. I don't got what is going on.
Getting to y'all game, Darnell.
We on and where you?
Yeah.
We played a sloppy game.
So everybody definitely had the Piranha for that game, right?
Yeah.
What was what was the drink for the Panthers and War Eagles?
The only person that put a score was Darnell. He put 26 to I'm sorry, no, he didn't. Nobody put a score.
Nobody put a score up to that?
No, but we all
somebody said that they was going to score 6 points. I took that personally.
Did I said that right? They didn't get no buckets. It was not enough. They got close though, right?
No.
Don't be like that. Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
They crossed the 50?
No, they crossed the 50.
Oh, yeah, what? Wait, hold on. We got Thundercats. Hold on. Don't nobody go nowhere. Hold the fuck up. Where he at? Yeah. They got the motherfucking Thundercats.
No, listen.
Niggas, man.
Hey, listen, real talk. Though, when I watched them play the Piranhas, I said the same thing. I said, we better not play these guys lightly, thinking that just because they numbers don't dictate these guys' heart. These guys got a lot of heart and they play. And it didn't, it didn't disappoint on Saturday. They played. We played really, 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 really sloppy. Really sloppy. We turned the ball over.
Y'all only scored 1 offensive bucket. Is that true or false?
No, we scored 2 buckets, but it just took us some time to get started. We was just doing dumb shit. That's all.
And y'all was on the road to them, right? Because y'all traveled up to them.
Yeah, we traveled up to them.
What was the numbers like?
We had a pool house. Yeah, we had over like 25, 30 guys. We wasn't light. They had about 20 guys.
So I say, we saw light at home before. I mean, so it's not,
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's football. So when you play football, man.
Shane with the sleep in one, John. Hold on.
Huh?
I said Shane was on here twice. Guess. All right, cool. Here we go.
You know, those guys came to play. You know what I'm saying? They was hunting.
What the fuck?
They was coming after our offense.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened. That shit kicked me out. What the hell?
I don't know.
Oh, that was your other joint. Oh, you still on? Oh, you can't hear?
I can hear.
I can't hear Darnell now.
Yeah.
You can't hear nothing, Shane?
No, I can hear you. I just can't hear Darnell.
Oh shit! I don't know what's going on. Everybody is good on my side.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Everybody can hear you except Shane. So yeah, somebody said it was a bunch of pick sixes. Let me find out you were calling number 4 out there, Darnell.
Who was everybody picking in this Bulldogs Panthers game this week? Let's address the elephant in the room real quick.
We're gonna get to that after our game.
Yeah. Everybody keeps tap dancing around that game.
Hey. The word sloppy is SLOPP, not Sloopy.
Hey, yo, you can't spell.
You gotta take that down. That's crazy. It's Sloopy. Fucking Sloopy.
Anyway, back to what you were saying, Darnell.
I'm crying.
Goddamn, Rocky.
No, I mean Hey, BG. We're gonna address the upcoming game after y'all talk about y'all game. So y'all just hold on with that. But you know, we got some early turnovers, you know, defensively, and that kind of set the tone for the game. And from that point, it was.
I'm just saying what I heard. They said y'all playing a down the whole game. Y'all knew their running back wasn't there.
I don't know who was there and who wasn't. I really didn't care.
No, they said that you was really out there scouting and shit, all their games and everything. I'm just telling you what everybody's saying. I'm not saying it's true or not, but you know, I mean, it's football.
It's all good.
Because y'all just was scared and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Nah, man, we ain't nobody. We just come out and play football, man. You know, we just put the people around.
I got to put this hat on for right now.
Last week, I said, if y'all lose to the Warrior Goose, I'm getting y'all kicked out the league. I said, I don't care if I got to lie.
Hey, I told Don that. I said, hey, man, they said it was gonna boot us out the league. If we would have lost to them, dog. I was like, man, that's disrespectful to Dub and them, but we weren't gonna lose.
Yeah, so, and you know, Dub my guy, bro. If I see Dub walking down the street getting into a fight, I'm gonna jump in a fight with him. You know what I mean? But you know,
don't believe everything you hear, because we did not blitz the whole game.
They said blitz the whole game. They said y'all said 8 and left 8 with a backfield. I mean, playing defense. I don't know how y'all did all that, but that's what everybody's saying.
That's how you know people don't know football.
They said there's 28 out there.
Are we done with this 28-0 loss? Can we get to the other game so we can get started?
It's y'all game. It's y'all game.
All right.
Yeah.
We want to start, BG.
You don't know.
Bruh.
I heard y'all was out there baking like y'all was some easy bake oven.
It's all good, though.
Record saying that I played the game under protest, right? Where Bill at? Bill still on his joint? Played the game under protest.
Hey, yo, they had us in the heat. We was out that bitch dying now. Like, yo,
that's good football.
Hey, we was like, yo, 2 plays, yo, 2 plays.
Bro, it was unsafe player conditions or something. I don't know. I started looking through the motherfucking bylaws. Was nothing there. Was nothing there for that shit.
Hey, yo,
then,
look, Bill,
I didn't get a chance to warm up
with his car and shit, just chilling, yo. We over that bitch roasting, yo.
I didn't get a chance to warm up because we got on the field, you know what I mean, at a fucking later time than I planned on. See, I need 3 hours. I'm old. I need 3 hours before kickoff. On the field, not next to the field, not around the field. No, I need to get a feel for the space. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
oh god,
I broke a sweat just fucking put the 10 on my daughter yesterday, yo. That shit was bad, yo.
Therefore, I'm on the pro, and I got hit with a baseball too. I don't know.
You lying.
It was a baseball game before we played, though.
Hey, look. Hey, Omar went live like right after the game or right before the game. He was out there breathing like Darth Vader. I was like, God, dog.
I out that bitch, yo. And I mean, yo, bro, it was bad business.
Hey, let me bring somebody hop up there so I can bring Daryl on. He was coaching that the Bulldogs.
I'll step off. Y'all go ahead. I'll step off and let him bring him
I'll jump off. I wasn't in the game either. I'll jump off. So
Oh yeah. Shane, no, yeah, that stay on. Shane was at a fucking poke ass wedding and shit. Get out
Yeah, I
of
wasn't there. Yeah, I'll pop out.
here. All right, bro. Hold on, Shane. Though, don't go that far.
Yo.
Yeah, Daryl always have his camera up because be in his bedroom with no clothes on.
Yo, when they're playing with himself.
He basically married and shit, so you know how that is. That's why, I mean. But no, we just started talking about the Bulldogs and Wolves game, and I was saying how like we basically on the right field side, and every baseball is being hit to that side all of a sudden. they on the left side. You know what I mean? So hey, we got the president on here too. Hey, sending the ballos against that, bro. Like, I need something got to happen. I'm about to go on a whole Facebook campaign.
All right, we done with the captain with the baseball shit. But anyway,
all right, whatever. I'm done.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean the game. So the first drive we came out, we got to the red zone. They stopped us. It was kind of like a backup.
Hold on. If you're here, we'll kick the ball off first, right?
Yeah, we kicked the ball off.
Yeah, I remember BG.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, you and Dre. Yeah, y'all, we got the fumble. You right? My bad. Right. We did. You right. But we stopped them. It kind of was like a back and forth thing for the first couple of drives. And
it all started with me forcing a fumble right for the rip. Like, hit him with the. You gotta understand.
Hey, Daryl, what was our first touchdown? I can't even remember.
So we got forced to turnover on like this. On their first drive, they stopped this on like the 2-yard line.
Bro,
and then
I'm talking about the ball. What are y'all doing?
They moved the ball. They moved the ball to about midfield. Then we got the ball back. I think our first touchdown was
Damn. Wasn't it time? Was it time school?
No, it was so we scored, but it got called back for the legal procedure. I think that was tied.
Right.
But then it was our slot. We scored on the seam. We got the 2-point conversion. No, we didn't get the first 2-point conversion.
Do that play because I be seeing everything and shit like that. So I told him on the side, yo, hey, coach, you should think about running this. Boom, 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 boom. Like BG, that's a fucking brilliant idea. And then I'm sure he called that shit.
We always want to take credit for shit.
It didn't go that way.
I'm just saying we trying to get you started live on time. He's gonna take credit for coaches, but anyway.
All right, my fault. But
yeah, no, they played a good game, just like the first game. But it was just a couple things that we was able to capitalize off of. We end up returning a punt for another touchdown. That's when we got the 2-point conversion. So it was 14-0 all the way up until I think they scored with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes and 3 seconds or some shit like
that.
Yeah,
they scored with 5 minutes, and then for the most part we had a long drive to close the game out until.
I didn't cut you off. Like no bullshit. Like not even fucking playing and shit like that, right? I always tell you about my team and shit like that. You don't take your pads off the game is over, so on and so forth, right? Legit, always do that.
Yeah, this was crazy.
My nigga, when I tell you that, I was gassed. I was done. Hot as fuck. I'm like, bro, this really our second game for real. I'm like, man, take my pads off. Or third. Like, make sure that second game, I don't know, whatever. Take my pads off and I'm thinking this. When I tell you it's the rap. I'm not on no cocky shit. Like it's just, we just got the time on our side. I'm chilling. Time is good, whatever. I look up. It's some fucking scuffle going on. Some other shit happening. They was all the way here. Now they here. Long story short, these motherfuckers score.
Bro, we had to throw that shit back.
He like, yo, BG, where'd you at? What do you mean? I'm 40 plus. Like, I'm here. What do you mean where I'm at?
Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened.
I have my pops. I'm trying to put everything back on and shit and get out because it's really it's still a football game.
No, literally, like we took the pads. I was like, damn, niggas can breathe now. Yo, like we good. We had to turn that shit right.
That was that was the first time. I'm talking about after defense held them. It was 1:45, right? We knew. So I go to the ref and confirm. How many timeouts do they have? They have 1. I said, so we're going to kneel the ball. They're going to use a timeout. And then that's pretty much it. He said, yeah, we kneeled the ball. They didn't use the timeout. So normally, if a team got a timeout, you kneel the ball and it's like a minute. The ref just end the game because it makes no sense to make you kneel it 2 or 3 more times. So we kneeled the ball the first time. It was 1 minute and 45 seconds. They didn't use the timeout. Quarterback let the play clock run all the way down to 0. We go to kneel the ball again. It was an illegal procedure. It wasn't 7 men on the line. So it's second down again. We kneel the ball again, and the quarterback gets hurt. Stops the clock. On the kneel down. So it stops the clock. We bring another quarterback in, and he threw a pass, and he got hurt. So long story short, we ended up running 5 plays, and the only time they came off the clock is from the first kneel down.
Right.
So I'm like, hold on. With the refs, it's like, even if he said it was 1 minute and 10 seconds, it was 1 minute and 55 with the first kneel down. That means the other 3 plays took a total of 10 seconds.
And a timeout and an illegal procedure by your offense.
Yeah.
Bro, when I see it was like the most elementary shit happening. And then like I said, all the bullshit happened for me before all that. Because when they got into this fucking scuffle, it was so like, yo, what are y'all doing? We know them, like, they're the fucking homies. What are y'all doing? Nobody's not shooting each other and pushing nobody on table shit. Like, chill the fuck out. What are you doing?
Right. That shit just was
situation, like it was all bullshit. So I'm like,
bro. It just was. I was so pissed because I'm like, I was fully expecting when we kneeled the first time and they didn't use the timeout. That's how we ended up taking a delayed game because it's like, they're not using the timeout. It makes no sense for them to wait until it was 1 second to use the timeout. So it was like they didn't use the timeout. So I'm assuming, that's like delayed game.
I remember this too now. They darn out want to say a fuck you to you because you called the tight end scoring. The fucking tight end that scored.
Damn sure was.
I fucking tell you, I'm like, I looked up, I said 87, this motherfucker like 6'6". Something crazy.
Bro, I look back, I said, I know you fucking lying, yo.
It was I wasn't in the game. I'm thinking it's over. It's over. We running something. We on some, like, some cover 2 on some cloud type of stuff, whatever. They still running the fucking ball. And I'm looking like, oh yeah, that ain't good. Broke one. Shit. All right, that's cool. We still got on. They still gonna bend not breaking shit. Touchdown. They're like, yo, what the fuck? And I'll start trying to throw my shit. Yo, I got a fear of playing without my mouthpiece and shit, my shoulder pad strapped and shit. I'm running out there, straps still hanging, paws and all that. I'm just like, man, this is all some bullshit, bro. But no, we like we definitely was thankful. I'm thankful enough we got off with a win and all that type of shit, whatever. But that game is definitely doing that humble people in general. Like, I mean, so that type of stuff is needed.
All right, now to the real party. We played the Cats this weekend.
The Meows.
The Meows. We played the Meows. This is what y'all all been waiting for.
The Meows.
I hear that the president is supposed to be attending this game.
That's true. I'm gonna be there because I'm gonna see who get that ass whooped.
And this is supposed to be the two top teams playing each other, by the way. So you got the top team in the South, top team. Well,
we are not the top team in the South.
Hey, listen. Fuck them off. I don't hear nothing about them losses. Like I said, y'all won on the field anyway.
I don't feel like the Bulldogs are the top team. I don't feel like it because we still ain't played that many games. So we got to go out there and prove ourselves every fucking week, like we the underdogs, bro.
So I'm gonna say this. This is everybody's saying the potential championship game for the season. This is what everybody want to see because this is what everybody keeps talking about. This is the potential championship game. The Panthers versus the Bulldogs.
Bro, I don't even do none of that talk, bro, because we saw so many times motherfuckers supposed to be in that fucking chip and wasn't there.
That is true.
Don't hit me with no potential, nothing, none of that. Like, leave me the fuck out of it. Like,
hey, we already filing a petition. Y'all can't be sending Big Keys out there trying to intimidate goddamn people. Come on, yeah, y'all look like some little guys.
He said, y'all look fun time.
Hey, look, I said, go ahead, Keys, man.
Go on with that shit, man. Go ahead, man.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of trolling this week. It's definitely gonna be a lot of trolling.
Man, we don't goddamn care about none of that shit.
My question is it a night game? That's all I want.
Just like y'all gonna line that shit up and play.
Is it a night game? We don't know yet.
I don't know, y'all. It's y'all own game.
Listen. I'm telling you, I'm about to put a new rule in. They gonna be mad at me. Only games can be played 7:00 on Wednesday at a field of BG's choosing. That's about to be the next one.
I don't know. Nah, we still working. We still working on the field situation. So we should have the information by tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, where you see this? You
tickets
$3. Jacking the price. I give you a $10.
President's got to pay $200. What the fuck? What he said, I ain't paying for nobody's game. You got me fucked up.
Oh, man.
I'll hold the referees in the parking lot. We all be out together.
Petty.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Don't nobody want to say it. Y'all playing real nice on here this week. Somebody got
we're not playing nice.
Somebody got to get their ass whooped. Who is going to be?
Well, look, all I know is I'm not forgetting my ass whooped
by nobody.
Listen, I ain't had no
We're not going to get our ass whooped.
I ain't had no dad, so I ain't getting no ass whoopings. I'm running
all plays at BG.
Ooh. Yeah, do that. Somebody gonna fucking. This gonna be a pause, but somebody gonna bid first. It ain't gonna be me. And the only reason why they ain't got to do with my skills and abilities is because of all this other shit. It's because of this shit. That's him right there. The funny part is that like I could be minding my business like that, and it was like, "Yo, what's up, BG? Yo, what's up, bro? Everything good?" They know me from this, and this is your fault, Omar. I was never on this live shit and everything else.
Yeah, you was on the live for 2 seasons now. Cut the shit, yo.
Yeah, because of you. Now I got a target on me all the time. Everywhere I fucking go. Yo, watch.
Yep.
Hey, hold up. Darnell, did we say this? Because me and BG are the face of the league now, you know.
Bro, like all I know it. There go. What's BG number? 21, bro. 21. People don't even say that. They only see watching. You watch BG, you're right there. But I'll tell y'all this though. Y'all better know where the fuck I'm at. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Y'all better know where the fuck I'm at.
We cut blocking you at your ass every goddamn play.
I'm 40. Don't do that.
Yep, that's exactly why I said that shit.
Come on, man. You gonna see me what? I'm going one personal foul. You see me drop the fucking people's elbow on somebody. You know what the fuck happened. I will say I apologize, ref. That was that one time. You know what I mean, that was it. I mean, but no, it's definitely gonna be a good joint. And like I said, we need the rec. We need the rec. So I couldn't imagine, y'all not, you know what I mean.
Hey, bottom line, man, y'all in the way. We on a mission. We don't got nothing but hatred and remorse for everybody who ain't a Panther. And that's just real talk. When we on that field, it's fuck you.
Hey, listen,
all day long.
We can't even really say ours is really just game of the week by itself because that fucking Central Penn Wolves game is going to be interesting.
It's going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game too.
Game, yo. I wish it was a way we could do the doubleheader, but I don't.
But Wolves is home, right?
Yeah, they home.
Yeah, Wolves are home.
Hey, Bill, you said it would be too much to try to. Well, nah, fuck that. I'm not going to Allentown again. Fuck that shit.
No, they don't have no lights out there anyway, right?
Yeah, they don't have no lights.
Yeah, they don't have no lights.
No lights out there.
I'm about to say
only way that it would happen if we could do both of them joints at the Prana joint.
No.
No.
Ew. But yeah, it should be
trying to send Darnell blood pressure. You trying to send Darnell blood pressure up, yo?
I know. Ain't no blood pressure, but when we gotta go up there, we'll go up there.
said until then.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
But we not going up there. They gonna come down here after we handle these last 2 games. Everybody gonna come through us, and that's just what it's gonna be.
Bro, it's funny as shit. One of the homies said, "Yeah, y'all gotta come through the championship. Come through us." Talking about the Bulldogs and shit. Motherfucking times off some. Oh, I ain't know you got traded to the fucking Panthers. I'm like, fuck yo.
I was like, who is that? His name is Abner.
Everybody said his name.
Yeah,
fuck yo. Y'all heard what the homie said.
I said, who is Abner? I ain't trying to, make fun of your name or nothing, but I was like, Abner? I don't even know you, dude.
Hey, it's a gangster name depending on where you live at and when you was born.
Okay. I ain't never heard nobody name. I would think I would have remembered that name. Somebody was significant. So
yeah. But no, all right. So yeah. I mean, the youngin he do bang, he do hoop and all that. So he commands some respect in his name. You got to play against him. That's all. So and he gonna carry
Bill.
Hopefully,
I got a question for Bill. Right. So this upcoming game y'all got against Central Penn.
I don't got none of y'all DBs staying with none of my wide receivers. None of
them. Anyway, let me get back to my question.
Hey man, I'm just keeping it a buck.
That's cool. That's cool what you said. I'm gonna get to your question in a second too. I'm gonna answer that in a second. And back to Bill's question. Question for Bill. What do you think differently from the first matchup is what y'all playing into this upcoming game? I know it's a couple things.
CPP?
Yeah.
Or CPP?
Like what do you think is something y'all could have did a lot different in the first game than y'all can do in this game?
Yeah, I hear you. We're battle tested since then. Our first matchup with them at their place, we were 4 weeks into 11-man ball. Since then we've played good competition. We've left food on the table every game we've played in. They got to come to us. They lose the home field advantage. They're playing on grass. We're gonna be ready. That get back gonna be fun. That's all I know.
With y'all playing us, the Panthers, playing those two teams, like you said, to see where y'all at, that's definitely going to be I think it's going to be a better game for y'all, and I think y'all definitely going to come out on top and win this game. That's my personal opinion, but
yeah, we know some of the guys over there. We know how we're going to exploit them, or try to, anyways. That first game slipped away. They didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. We let that game slip away. That mistake will not be repeated. And if they think that they're going to come into Allentown and out physical us,
pop your shit, Bill.
I think it's the A-Town.
Yeah, it ain't happening. So that's where I'm at with that. All respect to them, what they're doing. Regardless of how they got their wins every week, you look into the league and it's like, oh, CPP played and CPP put up 24 points yesterday.
On who?
Yeah, they played the Vikings.
Oh yeah. No, they did.
Right, but when I turned that on, I think it was third quarter, 24-6. So I didn't watch the whole game, but I would think if you ask Will and them, you would sit there and he'll tell you that they should have scored more points. They did what they had to. They got the W. We're gonna be just fine in this matchup. So
the only thing I'm saying is I feel like we definitely getting a bunch of playoff previews this week and next week, right? And it's definitely hard to beat any team 3 times. Not impossible, of course. It's definitely been done, but y'all know on this level is definitely tough. So I think the question is going to be who have their full squads in the playoffs and making this fucking run. I'm from home world way. Because we've been looking now. I've seen teams that wasn't full strength at home, and I saw teams that was full strength away. You know what I mean? So like that's some stuff that we got to figure out, you know, as a league, and then we got to work on that. Like try to find a way to have a league where everybody has full strength, you know, each and every game. It doesn't happen too often on this level of football, but it's kind of tough to see who's really what, you know, because even we had games where you play somebody twice. It's like, yeah, we went down. Y'all ain't have everybody. Okay, next y'all didn't have everybody. So like, you know, you really don't know who's really nice like that and who's not. But I definitely think we getting there. It was a tough road having to get rid of some you know, some teams and all that type of shit. But we here.
Hibachi style.
everybody got the Wolves. Basically, both say everybody got the Wolves winning, and don't disappoint us. Well, is that too much pressure for you guys? Because it is a first year team.
Is that pressure on us?
It's two first year teams, if you want to say like that, BG. Because
but one got a historic name that they got to represent for. And the
that
other
name don't mean that name don't mean nothing.
That name means everything. That's why it was on the now.
No, it don't. It don't mean nothing because they haven't. That's not the same product that we've all been accustomed to seeing. This is a whole new brand and a whole new breed. So they gotta build their own reputation and not offer to somebody else's. And so far, they look like that's what they're doing. You know. This should be a pretty damn good game, but I like the Wolves at home.
Look, I'm gonna be a little controversial with that, Darnell. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that because again they played y'all and it was a different story. So I can't really.
Who?
Lately, yes. Lately they've been winning, but when they played y'all, no.
Okay, well, I mean, we different. You know, they not.
Look, we just keeping it a spade. When they played y'all, it was a different story. But when they played everybody else, they had a couple games where they kind of just took off. But then, like I said, they played the Wolves. That shit went down to the wire. So
yeah, the Wolves let that game go that first game, you know. But
they were the same shit that the motherfucking Bulldogs was on.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it from analytics. Look at it from analytics. They played us and they played y'all, and they played us and y'all to short scores. So that tells you right there that they have definitely made a lot of adjustments to their schemes.
No. I'm talking about Central Penn. I'm not talking about the Wolves.
No, this is what I'm saying about the Wolves. What I'm saying is he just said that they've been battle tested. They've been all that. So if you look at the combination of scores from them playing us and y'all, that says a lot, okay, about their team. So if we supposed to be the two quote unquote best teams in the league by on the field play, then that says a lot about their character as a team. So if you know, not saying anything bad about the Piranhas have put up numbers, you know, against some guys, and it's like, okay, you know, we know what we did against them for 2 games, so that don't even matter. It's what they've done after that. Everybody that they done played after that, they didn't put up damn numbers. So
if we take records away, just cut the records out. How would y'all rank the teams in a real power ranking? Just rank the team. Don't look at nobody's record. Just ranking the teams. How would you rank it? Who would be at the top?
Is BG on the field or no? Because that makes a difference, baby. I'm just saying. On the field. Yeah, I mean, we never won all day.
Why would you not be on the field?
Because once again, I feel like 2 times I was off the field, chilling, thinking everything's everything.
Well, motherfucker, you on the field. We're not having that discussion. You on the field.
All right, I'm on the field. Oh, yeah. Whatever team I'm on all day. BG and the homies all day. That's the name of the team.
So if we gonna just do a real power ranking, no records.
Just from the all that type of stuff, the differentials and shit, it would definitely be the Panthers 1. And I feel like it'd be the Bulldogs 2. I can't even say that because we didn't really play that many games on the field.
What's that?
I legit don't know where I would rank my team right
Yeah,
now.
I don't know what we would rank. That's because y'all have all played more games than we have.
Right. Because what?
I would, you know,
Twice.
I would put us. I would put the Wolves. I would put y'all, Piranha, Vikings, War Eagles.
Yeah, Rich, you already know. Nobody come here to see this.
You could say David Ruffin. My God.
Here to see me. Nobody come to see you, Otis.
Well, let me take that. I'd put the War Eagles before the Vikings. Yeah.
So wait, how would you rate it right now after seeing and hearing about the scores and kind of like being on the lives and us talking about the games right now? Bill, I would ask you the same question too once Wade gets his response.
The Bulldogs or the Panthers played. That's why I'm so interested in being at the game on Saturday, because I haven't seen either one of them live.
So easy to answer that after Saturday.
But I'm saying clearly before we had any like field discrepancies and shit like that, it was clear cut that the Bulldogs and the Panthers were going to be 1-2 or 2-1. However you want to put them in the power ranking. You could say 1A and 1B if you want. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you take away, I mean, technically, even though they was given 2 losses, the Panthers haven't lost any games on the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't deny what you see. You know what I'm saying? And in the games they win, regardless of who they're playing, they're doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely there's a Hemi up under the hood in that thing or something. Like something's going on because there's some power over there. Clearly, same thing can be said with the Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs offensively haven't put it all together. They're defensive stoppers. They don't. Go ahead.
When we played the Vikings, we put up numbers, right? Nobody didn't even think nothing about it. It was never even whatever. It is what it is.
But that layover is what killed the show. That layover is
like right when we played the Wolves twice and we put up low numbers both games, but those numbers were similar to the Panthers against the Wolves too. So that's why it's like it's still like
oh yeah, thing. No, I'm saying, but my thing is this: if I had to give out a power ranking, it would my power ranking would be like I said, it would be a stalemate at the top between the Bulldogs and the Panthers. But my number 2, if we're not going by records, my number 2 is the Wolves. Because I still think at the end of the day, if them young cats can put it all together, they damn sure can shock somebody come playoff time.
No, 100%, and that's why you got.
They definitely can shock somebody come playoff time. Like I said, going from 8-man to 11-man. I mean, everybody like, oh, it's football is football, but there's some differences in that shit.
There's some difference.
But as they adapting to the game, you see when they're playing the strongest teams in the league, they're playing. Nobody's blown them out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they've lost some games, and they got a pretty scrappy squad. But if they can put it all together on any given night, they could beat any one of y'all for real. Yeah, if I had to pick a dark horse team to make it to the championship, it's the Wolves. I'm gonna pick the Wolves to make it before I pick the Piranhas. That's me.
Like
being a football coach,
right?
Being a coach and knowing what I see, I pick them to shock somebody before the Piranhas.
Yeah, the young one who is young as well. So they put up 22-6 on the Piranha, right?
It was 24-22.
I'm talking about the biggest lead was 22-6.
I believe so. Yeah.
22-6.
Yeah.
So it was like losing a 22-6 joint. It ain't some shit you're gonna do twice.
No,
right?
Not at all.
So like even if we say that was a win, right? That hype, like just shooting the shit right now. That's on a normal day, that's a win, right? And then your only losses came to the Panthers, which is a top tier team in the league, and then a tie in a loss to another top tier team in the league, you're in a good fucking spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it like when I first started coaching, my old head coach told me one thing, and I'm gonna give the same advice to the Wolves. When you learn how to close games out, they're gonna be fucking dangerous.
Yeah, you know what I said to y'all in the locker room?
They lost to the Piranhas because they didn't know how to close the game out. You know what I'm saying? Had they went into like win the game mode, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard sell, bro. I'm telling you. I watched them a couple of times now, and I'm saying when they learn how to close games out, that fucking squad is gonna be dangerous.
I said,
and they got what 2 weeks left, 3 weeks before to figure it out before the championship. Because whoever gets them in the conference championship, that shit's not gonna be no walk-off home run. It ain't gonna be easy. Whether they the road or the home team. But either way, they gotta be the road team. There's no way physically for them. They can be the road warriors. Yeah. They have enough of everything to shake this shit up.
I'm telling you,
that's out of the bottom. Now, I ain't gonna say bottom tier teams, but out of the remaining teams, that's not the Bulldogs or the Panthers. The Wolves is the most dangerous.
All I know is our conference championship game. If the Bulldogs hosting, we playing in Virginia. Let everybody know that now. So get your motherfucking. Get your hotels and fucking buses and all that ready.
Listen, so as of right now, the playoff thing, like we said, would be the 1 seeds would get a bye, 2 and 3 would play each other, but we still trying. Since we not doing the makeup game, we don't know yet, or we
don't know yet. We gotta see how much effect playing or not playing those makeup games would have on the stand. If it's a possibility, if it can change somebody's home or away status, then we got to play the game.
Okay. So that
we'll decide that. We'll decide that at the end. You know what I'm saying? Or at least after this week.
If we who wins, are we moving everything up a week or not? Because the top teams.
That is the possible. Like I said, we got to get to the. Do we have to play the game part first?
We should,
just so it's not a lot of extra weeks off.
Well, let's see. Wait, where the fuck Derek go? He was on. He just left. I just realized that. What I'm about to say?
He's still up there. He's on the screen.
No, that's
Bill. That's Bill.
Hold on. Let me see if I get him back on because I got a question to ask him or everybody else. So, like, Bill, you still on, right?
Yeah, he's still there. I see him.
So if say for whatever reason this shit, y'all was hosting a playoff game and shit like that, the makeup week was not needed. It didn't change anything at all. Would you be in favor of moving the playoffs to start that week?
The 6.
If we don't have to do the makeup game across the league, would I be opposed to starting early? Like moving everything up a week?
Yeah.
I mean, respectfully, that decision's got to be made sooner rather than later. At this point in the season, the teams that are battle-tested, I mean, respectfully, Delco, y'all lost the quarterback trying to run the clock out yesterday.
Bro.
You know, like he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So what teams are I know we're dealing with our own injuries. That just adds to the adversity we're going through.
So I think my question was like, say if y'all had the first number 1 seed, so y'all would have an automatic bye because of that, right? And if we added if we did start early, so you'll potentially have 2 weeks off before your playoff game. Are you okay with that?
Again, do I need it? You know, if I'm dealing with injuries, yeah, I'm all for it. If I'm playing our best football, no, fuck those bye weeks. No. We want to go. We want to step on the field.
Hang it up.
So so the same question to Coach Darryl, he back on, and to Darnell, same thing too. Like if you was in a number 1 seed or whatever, and you was facing not having a bye week because you're number 1 seed, and we had the makeup week, would you want to take those 2 weeks off, or would you want to move the playoffs up a week?
So basically, you saying scrap the makeup week?
Yeah, and just get straight into the playoffs.
I mean, do the makeup week got any?
So in this scenario,
on the seating?
It had no bearing on the seating. If it had none at all, if it didn't have any bearing at all, would you be like, well, fuck it, let's just start now? But if you're talking from the number one seed perspective, so you would still have one bye week. So would you already take the 2 bye weeks basically, and then a playoff game, or start early and only have 1 bye week?
I mean, if that game don't have no bearing, ain't no point in sitting out an extra week. I mean, me personally, I mean, if we the number one seed and we sitting out a week because 2 teams is going to play each other the very next week, like it'd be that type of scenario where team
this actually won't be that, because the Wolves and the War Eagles, for instance, they're in different conferences now.
So the basic reason why we asking this question is because in the fall season last year, the Broncos basically had to sit for a month.
It was down there a month.
They sat a month. They literally sat a month before they played, and we know how that turned out. And we don't want that to happen, where you got the 2 number one seeds basically sitting for 2 weeks instead of a week.
Well, that game, if it can change whether a team is home or away, then I would rather them play it. But if it ain't gonna change nothing, there ain't no point.
I don't think it's not going to change anything, because we moved the War Eagles will go to the south, so it's not really changing.
No, I mean, so remember, it would, because that's assuming that the War Eagles would beat the Wolves. It could change their season, because if the Wolves win out these last 2 games, whatever, and the Vikings don't.
All right, they got Central Penn this week coming up, right? So this
they got Central Penn. Then I think they have the Vikings.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. They got Central Penn this week, and then they got the Vikings. The Vikings got to travel down here to the Wolves week 9. The War Eagles play the Panthers twice.
Well, it doesn't mean nothing at all for the War Eagles. It means something for the Wolves.
I mean,
good.
So the Central Penn game is not a division game for Bill and them. The Vikings game.
Yeah, the only way that game matters is what are the Vikings remaining schedule? They got us week 9. Who do they play this week?
They play the War Eagles.
So after this week, you're gonna know if that game's relevant to be made up. It does not help. It could literally only hurt the War Eagles, right? Because what's the Vikings record right now? We started talking about this in the parking lot yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think we even entered in a real quick.
I gotta go back in the book and look, but I think what is it? Said they lost yesterday, so
I definitely didn't. You think about
who did the Vikings beat this year?
A bunch of people, bro. They like 4-2.
They beat the Panthers.
No, they beat the Stallions. Shut up, Darnell. They got the win over the Panthers. And that's it.
So they beat the Stallions on the field, basically.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they're only a 2-win team right now?
Hold on. The first game they played.
Didn't they get the game against the Generals?
Yeah, they got forfeit wins.
Yeah, all that shit is mostly forfeit wins.
So they
lost us. They lost to us week 1. Week 2 they played Vikings.
So the Vikings is 3-3 right now.
All right.
They lost to the Bulldogs, won against the Stallions, no game. Lost against the War Eagles, won against the Panthers and Generals, and then lost to the Piranha. So they're 3-3. And the Wolves right now
2-3-1.
Y'all don't have that many games.
What's the Wolves records?
2-3-1.
So what we remember that fucking, what was it, the bye week, that first point, we had them as wins before. They're not wins no more. That would have gave the Wolves, the Bulldogs, and Vikings an extra win that nobody in the fucking South would have had. So your actual record on the field is 1 win against the Stallions, 1 tie, and 3 losses. So it's basically 1-3-1. Like I said, I know that sounds bad, but it's fucking not. That's why I feel like y'all need that game against the War Eagles.
Yeah, because the War Eagles got 1 win as well. Well,
they got the
they
Vikings,
got 2. Yeah.
In the Generals and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, even if the War Eagles lose this week, yeah, that's still close.
You only had 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna ask this question. So wait. If let's just hypothetically say the War Eagles lost this week, and they lost this week to the Vikings, and then they lost to Darnell and them again. Are we making this game up?
All right. So my thing is, let's assume they got the Panthers twice and the War Eagles got the Panthers twice, and they got to go to the Vikings this time.
Yeah, they go to the Vikings this week.
So is this week?
Yeah, they go to the Vikings this weekend.
So we can let's assume they lose out, whatever, right? That'll put them at 2-6. So the shit don't matter for them at all.
Well, I see what you're saying. It matters between the Vikings and the Wolves.
Yeah, it matters more for that. Yeah.
Yeah, because if the Vikings got 3 wins,
if they beat the War Eagles and they lose to the Wolves, that'll put them at 4 for my count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so the Wolves beat Central Penn Saturday, right? And they got the Vikings with week 9, and they beat the Vikings. Do we play that game?
Essentially, the Wolves got to win out.
Yeah, the Wolves will be. Let me see, 1, 2, and then they got to play the 3. Yeah, they could potentially be 3-3-1.
Yeah, so the Wolves. So if the Wolves win out and end up 3-3-1, could I mean? Yeah, it actually that game actually would matter.
Wait.
It would be 4-3-1.
Hold up, Dub and them beat the Vikings already.
Yeah, they beat them 6-0.
Remember, they beat them 6-0.
Yeah, so I meant to say that the Vikings would be 4-4. The reason why we need that game because with a win there, it'd be the Wolves be 1, 2, 3, 4. They'd be 4-3-1.
Yeah, the tie would actually help y'all.
You'll be 4-3-1 versus 4-4, assuming that the Vikings lost, won and lost. Now the Vikings go and beat the motherfucking Wolves, and then we ain't got nothing to talk about.
So basically, we wouldn't find this out until probably next week, maybe.
Bro, I'm telling you now, that shit's gonna have to fucking happen. That's like even in California type of fucking surprises and shit. The Wolves will be.
Yeah, and it ain't even like they close enough to each other where it don't matter who home.
So that War Eagles game will end up being home field advantage or not for the Wolves versus the Vikings.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what that shit is right now. Yeah. So I don't know. We can still say fuck it, don't play the game, and move everything up a week, and then the chance of that y'all like almost 100% chance moving up. Traveling to the Vikings. And we know they not close to New Jersey either. They're hike away.
Damn, Plainfield. That fucking drive. Fuck that shit.
So yeah, like I said, if it's me, if it's my team, we definitely playing that makeup game and trying to get that dub. But the Bulldogs, man, we definitely had it's been a rough no season for us. Vikings, no game because of that week. And then the Generals, no game.
The shit with the field, the Generals.
And then a tie, and then no game, and then the Wolves again. And then we got fucking Panthers and Piranha and shit. So it's a tough job. So that's why I'm telling you, that I really feel like that makeup game is gonna have to be played. Because John gonna want somebody to get a winner, somebody get a loss if it don't be played. And I don't know how we would determine that if it's not.
Oh fuck it! It is what it is. They gotta play. They gotta play.
That's the joint you call a War Eagles. Like, look, bro, this should not making no difference for y'all at all. Just take the L. You know, so we ain't got to travel up there. We can. So y'all ain't got to even.
Who's hosting though?
Oh, the War Eagles got to go to the Wolves.
Yeah, that's the game where the rest didn't show.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's right. So that's why, hey, Bill, if I'm you, call Dub up. Like, bro, do y'all really feel like making this trip, bro? It's not gonna make no difference for y'all. Just say y'all not coming. Get the L on paper. Y'all get the rest of 4 week for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we scrimmaged. Not that you want to put too much weight into a scrimmage without officials, without first downs, etc. But we scored 4 times to their once during the scrimmage, and that's no disrespect. And I said it since that day. That game's only going to be made up if it's relevant, and it has no bearing on them. I think from a league perspective, that game has to play out, and then look at
because I can definitely see if you hit him up on a motherfucking a week before, like, hey man, y'all really want to play this game? And they say nah, I won't feel like going out there. And we can fucking cross off who got a W, who got an L.
That's the other thing. Like, is if Dub and them really want to make that travel either? So it's like
it may not make sense for them.
Well, so the bigger picture isn't even that. They're gonna have to make their second trip to Allentown just to get a game in. Right. For a game that is irrelevant to them. They're gonna want running clocks. They're gonna want to get out of there without any injuries. Right? It's football. It happens. To turn around, and then they got to travel to Mechanicsburg or DC. Like, they got Allentown's closer probably for both of them. Yeah. So
hold on, let me put my head already on backwards. Yeah, I mean, so I can't about people should play or not play games, but if I'm you in Dub, I'm definitely having that conversation about hey, War Eagles, just take the L on paper. We can move on, and y'all get ready for the playoffs, and we can get ready for the playoffs too. If y'all get that agreement before, well before the 6th, we can possibly move up the playoffs and get this shit rolling. I'm just throwing it out there. Once again, my head backwards, so that's not me talking to the league official. Yeah, I'm about to say, hurry up.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, league official.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Make that happen. Everybody, once again, you stay healthy. That means everybody will basically get everybody wouldn't get a week. Still,
you see the comments right now though in the chat, right? Mm-hmm. We'll make that game up as long as CPP rematch with 6:47 left.
I mean, it'd be space for it. If y'all agree to play y'all game on the 6th, that means
that motherfucker is not traveling to DC, bro. You wasting your time, yo.
That ain't even worth enough game for us to play. We ain't even gonna entertain them. Stop putting that shit in there, Jill.
It was 19-0. It was 19-0, yo. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
It was 11 minutes and 13 seconds from what I heard.
Nah, it was 6. I got it from the head ref. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock.
It don't matter. It was the 4th quarter. They wasn't gonna come back. It's irrelevant to the rest of the playoffs. We see them when we see them. We don't care about that.
So that shit is irrelevant.
So yeah, I mean,
you didn't score against them at all in the first 7 quarters. Why do you think you're going to score on them 3 times in the last 7 minutes? Come on.
It's always about the 8th quarter. Everybody, that's the most important. But the 8th quarter, everybody know that. Bro, they was gonna come back, man. They did. Look, y'all don't know the history. That's the problem. They came back against the Bulldogs last year. What was the score? Franklin County, I'm talking about. Under the coaching of Cortez. They was down 48-0. It was about 6 minutes to 7. I think it was 6 minutes 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They came back 48-0.
Bro, they not scoring.
And then they came back on the Wolves, man.
What's that fruit punch?
They came back.
What's that? The fruit punch one, Bill?
That's a watermelon Minute Maid, man.
Oh,
man. Yeah.
Wash your hands, right? Take the skin off of it because I need to scramble it up. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. And then we're just only 20. It wasn't 48. My fault, bro. I thought it was. And then put a pot of water on for the pasta.
I thought that was like a 21. They went 21. I think I remember watching that.
Chef
21, 48 to me. After you get a certain amount of points as a defender, game to be over.
Yeah, pretty much. Cook that shit.
I'm not for like coming back shit. I'm not for none of that. Make sure my hat on backwards.
All right, we'll get back to this shit on Friday.
I gotta say this. The hat backwards too. Wait, hey, turn your hat so they don't think it's you motherfuckers.
Oh shit, my bad.
If you
he got his head done.
I don't. You gotta
retwist I really don't. If you up 21 points in the fourth quarter, get around here, and doubt start creeping in, you look back, people you rely on got these shorter pants off. You gotta send a ball on the fifth string. Go punch somebody, bro. They got the momentum on each side. Shit getting dark. Listen, man, they gonna suspend you. We gonna suspend you from the league. That's cool. You know what I mean? But player, you don't play anyway. You know you're the ref feed boy and kickoff boy. Like, and that's okay. That's important to every team. You know what I mean? So yeah. But the ACFA does not condone violence of any type.
None of it.
We don't condone personal fouls and everything like that. We do what you gotta do between the whistles. You know what I mean? The right way it's supposed to be. All right, that's what I'm saying. But don't get her losing those motherfucking leads no more. Don't do that shit no more, man.
Hey, leave CPP alone, damn it.
That's your peoples.
I know.
But anyway, a lot of us got kids. Got to get the kids to bed. We'll be back on hopefully 7 o'clock if BG can get his ass on time.
Y'all see, I had to put my collar on the thing and shit, bro. I was out here fucking.
Fuck out of here. Anyway, we ain't worried about the fall right now.
Shit, man. All this fucking shit. But yeah, we definitely went longer than we were supposed to and shit. We were supposed to get off there in an hour.
Right.
My kids coming down like I don't feed them. Like, Dad, what are we?
Yeah, mine are too.
Like they never eaten nothing before.
Luckily, not old enough to go fix that shit in the air fryer. I only gotta do nothing too much. So.
Bro, they had a whole barbecue thing. Like, yo, why y'all didn't eat up? We bought all this, whatever. But yeah. All that. Get ready for the fall, too, fellas. Whatever y'all going to do. Bill, I definitely expect to see you in the fall. We're gonna talk about that more in depth, but I definitely plan on seeing you in the fall. So you got to make that happen for me and shit. And I don't know what Darnell. Listen, Darnell, they got 4 different teams down there.
Go Patriots.
Now that I think about it, depends on who's in office, what the team name is. You realize that?
What's that?
When they had a Democrat in office, y'all had a different name of the team. Now Republican in office, y'all got a different name again. It's some DC shit. I don't know the politics down there. I don't want to get into it. But it depends on who win it. If an independent win, I don't know what their team name gonna be then.
Oh man.
They going back to the Wolves.
We're waiting for the independent.
They're going back to the Wolverines.
Go back to the Wolverines. Yeah.
That's funny as hell. But all right, fellas, man. I definitely appreciate y'all, bro. Like, this football shit is life, man. Wouldn't be nothing without everybody playing their part. So I can't wait to see y'all Saturday. It's gonna be a fucking war. You know what I mean? I can't wait for it.
Indeed.
Peace out.
Later, guys.